Hello and welcome to the academyofworship.org YouTube channel. My name's Chris. Today we're continuing with our Guitar 101 or Guitar Basics series, a series meant for the beginning guitar player or someone who's interested in getting into the instrument. So far we've covered a lot of the basics of the guitar parts. We're talking about the neck, we're talking about all the parts that make up a guitar, and we finally made it down to the body. Today we're going to be talking about pickguards. What is a pickguard? What's important about a pickguard? What color should you get as a pickguard? A pickguard is exactly what it sounds like. It's a guard against your pick. It makes sure that your beautiful guitar finish that's shiny and buffed out, it ensures that you don't get as many micro scratches when you're picking or when you're strumming your guitar. Over the years after they were introduced, they've become more of an aesthetic on the guitar. They still serve a practical purpose, but a lot more thought goes into what they look like, what materials they're made out of, and so forth. Today I just have a basic pickguard with me on my Strat. If we cut down to the camera here, you can see that I've got this multi-swirl pickguard on this guitar. It's made of plastic. Most pickguards are, but other pickguards can be made from glass, acrylic, fur, skins. The list goes on what you can make them from. There's also a lot of different colors for pickguards. As you see, I have one color here. There's solid colors, there's multicolor, there's metals. You can even have pictures put on a pickguard. The possibilities are endless as far as materials and color. Now, cutting back to this guitar, you'll see that the edge here has a white stripe, and something that's even harder to see is this black stripe underneath it. Most plastic pickguards are actually multi-layered. So when you cut them, you see the layers on the edge. It's more decorative than anything. One of the other things you may notice about the Strat in particular is that the pickups and the electronics are all mounted to the pickguard. Now that's a common practice in Stratocasters and guitars that are similar to this. What they actually do is they route out the wood, mount everything to the pickguard, and then when you set the pickguard in there, the pickups and the electronics actually sit down into the guitar, into the route, and so the pickguard can sit flush against the guitar body. They also come in lots and lots of different shapes. This is one shape here. Telecasters have an entirely different shape. You've got Les Pauls that have one that's much smaller. Some guitars have them mounted with hardware where they're a little bit raised up off the body, like my semi-hollow body. And some guitars don't have a pickguard at all. You may have noticed that my Les Paul doesn't have anything. I would argue that in most cases this is an aesthetic choice to not have one, but on guitars such as the Strat that actually need it to hold the hardware in place, other guitars it's a purely aesthetic choice. And it's up to each individual player on what they like. So that's really all there is to say about pickguards. There's a lot of history you can look up online. There's a lot of materials, like I said before, they're made out of. And of course, it comes down to player preference on what you like, what color you want. I hope that gives you a little something to look at. Hope that gives you something to think about. So when you're looking at your next guitar or you're looking at your first guitar, you can kind of take into consideration what you like and what you don't like. I recommend going online and just checking out a bunch of pictures because there's tons of options out there. I hope this has been helpful. Please leave a like, comment below if you've got any questions, and head on over to academyofworship.org for your free gift. I have something over there for you. But as always, turn some knobs, try things out. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.